We're back with Patch Notes discussion. I'm gonna join in with Echo, who's already started to stream, so here we go.
Builder. I know that Corney's most definitely been waiting for it.
I'm back.
And welcome back, and
Thank you.
welcome to Carl, who has joined us in the chat. Audio sounds fine and can hear both. Thank you very much.
Good. Hey
Appreciate the
Carl,
feedback.
welcome.
We've also enabled exotic voxels in open world caves, which will replenish using the meteor shower event we debuted last week.
I can attest to the fact that at least Prometheus Open World has exotic voxels in caves, and
Okay,
also has for Prometheus exotic trees, 3 of them.
good. Good to
As
know.
said in last week's patch notes, a maximum of 3, and as soon as one is completely emptied out, it will be regenerated with the meteor event in a random other location.
Okay. Alrighty. This week we've also released 2 new architectural DLC and industrial furniture set with 36 pieces and an art deco furniture set with 26 pieces for you to purchase and adorn your base with. These support our ongoing development of Icarus and are some of the most detailed and unique pieces we've released to date. So jump in and have a read.
Alrighty, let's jump in then. So, notable improvements. Exotic voxels will now spawn in open world caves. These voxels will replenish with meteor shower events. So I reckon it's gonna be like an additional voxel, RNG based, how many and where, because I don't really think it's the very same one which is going to be replenished every single time. So, like I said, I reckon it's like the percentage chance of finding one, and if you mine one, another one will replenish in the meteor shower event, but at some random other location.
Yeah.
Next one, you can now place deployables on top of rugs, which was previously blocked. Indeed, I've noticed this in my open world bases. I could not place anything on a rug. So now we can. Good. Something I have to test. Definitely.
Yeah, because we usually put tables on rugs, don't we?
Tables, chairs, that stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't. I tried it. I couldn't. So I have to try again.
Okay.
The vapor condenser rewards have been updated. They now include enzymes in addition to exotics when in its active state. And the active state, as of last week, also includes open worlds. I have not done a vapor condenser yet in any of my open worlds, but I'll be testing it out today, maybe tomorrow, or otherwise after I'm back from vacation. Uh, well, the enzymes were always in already in open world as well. So starting last week, they added the exotics to the vapor condenser. So I'm not sure why they now say they've been updated to include enzymes, because they were always in there already, both in missions and in open world.
Yeah, you would end up with quite a lot of them. But we
Well,
didn't get
actually,
very you didn't actually get very many
no, you
as a
get one.
reward,
You
so
get one per iteration.
yeah, it was pretty crap.
So you only need them to make these statues, so not a whole lot of use for them. They gave you a nice amount of bones though, and other resources, skinning
Yeah.
experience, and nice bonus the enzymes which you need for making the statues. But yeah, as soon as you have like 100 statues around your base, you're like, yeah, I don't really need them enzymes no more.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, they fixed the Teenage Caveworm and Land Shark dropping Caveworm loot rather than their respective loot table. Teenage Caveworm now indeed drops its own vestige. 1 out of 5 this afternoon. Or 1 out of quite a few. Land Shark though is not dropping a Land Shark vestige. If it is dropping something, it is dropping a normal K-form one. I did check the bench, trophy bench. There is no Land Shark trophy either. So
Well, we should
Land
have both
Shark
though, shouldn't we?
dropping their respective loot. Sorry, there is no Land Shark vestige. So yeah,
Okay. That image looks really cool, actually. I
I
really
know,
like
right?
that. That
Some
looks
nice
so good.
like marble tabletop and nice marble and gold background there.
Yeah,
Might be a fireplace by the looks of it.
could be.
Open image, new tab. Let's see. Yeah. It's a fireplace with the golden fence
Railings in
around it.
front.
Yeah,
Cool. That looks super smart.
it looks so nice.
It goes really well with the concrete look, actually, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, tested with the couple of lens sharks we had. They dropped the normal K-form drop. If they dropped anything at all, because I'm not sure, Carl. I'm not sure all of them dropped actually a vestige. But if they did drop one, it was the normal K-form one. So this week we're getting the new deep ore veins. New deep ore veins have been added to all 3 existing maps. The new resources available include platinum, titanium, and salt on Olympus, Styx, and Prometheus. And additionally, exclusive to Prometheus, also clay, scoria, and obsidian. These last 3 are the ones I've talked about in earlier patch notes discussions. They were finite, and they're the things where they spawn in, where you have to mine with a hammer. They are not being replenished by a thumper or any other event, so they were finite. Now, however, there are deep veins with these 3 resources. Yay! Also, platinum, titanium, and salt on all 3 maps. This is new indeed. There was mentioning last week, I believe, of stone deep veins. Stone I do not see in this list here.
Maybe that's coming later.
Maybe, I kind of do hope so. Sure, there is a lot of stone around. However, you will be mining it pretty quickly if you do big builds. And people who have watched late night streams, latest build video, can attest to the fact that I am making a couple of rather big builds.
Yeah, just a wee bit.
Anyway, these new deep ore veins add some of the higher tier ores as options for your set and forget drills. Which, by the way, does point towards infinite resource. Set and forget.
Yeah,
And they make those longer open world sessions where a resource become more scarce. They make it easier to manage, definitely. I mean, don't get me wrong. Platinum titanium you can regenerate by thumper. That's how I got most of my platinum and titanium ores, which I have a decent amount of at the moment in
yeah,
my Prometheus open world. However, deep vein does remove the need to run a thumper, so it's easier to manage.
yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah. Now, a big reason for the addition of these new veins has been to introduce the resources earlier for players in their sessions. Not really, because you need titanium to make the deep or vein drills thingies, but okay. Salt, for example, offers value in food preservation, so it makes longer journeys more accessible earlier in the game. This is indeed true.
Yes. I mean, as soon as salt was on the scene, we were salting everything.
Yeah, and don't forget the salting bench is a tier 2 item. So as soon as you hit level 10, you
Yeah,
unlock the crafting bench and then you can make the salting bench.
which means your food lasts so much longer,
Yeah,
which means you can go on much longer travels.
yeah. I mean, these deep ore veins do not introduce the resources earlier. You can already mine them,
But it does
but
make the
make more
respawning of
abundant.
them.
Yeah, make more
Yeah.
easier to well. So right, the salt is a tier 2 one. However, the drills is a tier 3 for the biofuel powered one, or tier 4 for the electric ones.
Hmm.
So it does not really introduce the resources earlier as such, but it makes it a
It
tad
makes them,
easier and safer to obtain.
yeah, it makes them more obtainable for
Yeah,
the longer, the longer run, the
yeah.
long game.
Question from Carl. Did they increase the storage of the deep vein extractors? Since last time I saw there were only 6 slots. Um,
They now have
Last
10.
week they added the timer. I believe it was last week. So, or timer or the mining speed. So you can see how long it takes before a new resource has been mined. Um, the slots, only 6 slots. This has been way more than 6 slots for a long time already, actually.
Yeah, didn't they up it to like 10 or something?
Yeah, but it's
Or
been
they doubled it or
quite a while
something?
ago when I did this.
Yeah, it's been like that for quite a while.
Yeah.
I think they doubled it.
Right. The addition of clay, scoria, and obsidian also makes the lava biome more accessible earlier in Prometheus, and obsidian weapons offer great advantages when venturing into the Arctic. These clay, scoria, and obsidian have also been added to the deep mining ore scanners, and the veins are locatable with this device, which I will test in subsequent gameplay. I'll just call down a scanner if I don't have one yet.
Hmm.
Uh,
Okay.
Again, it doesn't make the resources accessible earlier as such, because you can in tier 2 you already have the iron sledgehammer, and the deep vein drills are at tier 3. However, clay is in its normal form swamp exclusive. Scoria and obsidian is uh,
Lava
lava
biome.
biome exclusive. Now I do not know whether or not this also goes for the deep veins. It might be that those deep veins are now also possibly available in the grasslands biome. If so, these resources are obtainable without having to venture into the swamp or into the lava biome. Yes, that is true. But it's not true that more accessible earlier in the game.
Well,
I
it
wouldn't
would
say
kind of,
so.
I would have thought that if the voxels themselves are map, like
Biome
map
specific.
biome specific, thank you. Um, then when you get the RNG replenishment of those voxels, then would that RNG not fall within the biome specificity?
The normal spawns, so to say, which you have to mine with a sledgehammer, uh, they are. I don't think they are RNG based. Yeah, maybe for scoria and obsidian, but the swamp biome only has the clay ones, so those are always clay.
Okay.
Lava biome might be RNG based, whether it's scoria or obsidian, but those normal spawns are not being replenished. There is no
Okay,
way to
so it's
replenish those. So once mined, they're empty forever.
yeah.
So
Mm,
what I
okay.
say here, They make it more accessible earlier in the game. No, this is not true. However,
Well, the
if you can get the deep veins in the grasslands, which is a safer biome, the safest biome of them all, in that regards, one could say, well, I'm not venturing out into the swamp or into the lava biome yet until I'm like tier 9.5. Yes, then it becomes accessible earlier because at tier 3 you can already mine them with the biofuel powered drill.
yeah, you would be able to stock up with future plans in mind.
Yeah, you can already obtain clay, scoria, and obsidian, and the last two, obsidian especially for weapons, arrows,
Hmm.
bullets, etc.,
Yeah.
without having to venture into that biome. So you don't have to go into the biome to already get the materials. So in that regards, one could say more accessible earlier in the game, but tier-wise, no.
No.
Again, Iron Sledgehammer is a tier 2 item, and the first deep vein drill is tier 3. But okay, I'm definitely glad they added those three into the clay, scoria, and obsidian into the deep ore vein pool, because now those resources are no longer finite, and that's something I'm glad about.
Yeah, finite resources force you to be way more tactical about
Yeah.
what you use where.
So
Um,
now a lot of these additions have come via the community requests and suggestions, so do keep them coming in the future upvote. Now we have also added more veins in total, so you won't find other resources now more diluted in the overall available pool. This is something actually we discussed quite a while ago already, the first time they mentioned the new deep ore vein resources. We discussed
yes.
this at that point, and then Jake actually said, yeah, we are gonna add more veins, so the chance of finding a usable vein will not decrease because of
Yeah.
adding more resources to the pool.
Yeah.
And I can confirm there are more veins, especially caves. There are multiple caves with more than one deep or vein in the cave now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. There's now also a chance to find exotic voxels in open world caves on all three the maps. These will replenish with meteor shower events we introduced last week. Uh, just before the patch notes, I was playing with Carl in Prometheus open world, and indeed, in one of the caves, I did find an exotic voxel in open world. So confirmed,
Nice.
they are there.
Good. Good, good.
Nice picture of more of the new building
Decoration
decoration
sets.
pieces. Looks like
Yeah.
a concrete shelf, like industrial concrete shelf in the back.
Yeah.
Uh, Concrete table, some concrete stool or so,
Yeah.
chairs. So you can
Yeah.
go for a very industrial look as well, like very rough concrete everything.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of, yeah. Hmm.
Well,
Kind of surgical looking, really, isn't it?
no,
But it does look
it's
smart.
not like a nice and cozy base, but it's more functional, strong, more
Yeah.
like functional,
Yeah.
and it can handle a bit of rough handling. So yeah, can withstand that.
Hmm.
So for an
Alrighty.
outpost, you could go for this
Oh,
industrial look, and for your main base, you could go for the more
yes,
fancy look.
I am also noticing that this character is sitting cross-legged
Yeah,
on something.
yeah. I haven't seen this myself yet in game, so this might be pure art. But I would need to make one of these things to actually test it out.
Yeah, got to test it out.
Yeah,
We've got to test it for science.
exactly. Anyway,
Okay,
yeah.
each week performance. While it may not be mentioned in our weekly blog each week, performance is an ongoing part of our work, and those who dive into the detailed changelog below will notice some of the improvements we're making week on week. Yes, we do. We love performance improvements, don't we?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Um, if you don't, please.
Yeah. So as part of the performance work, we have been looking at a way to reduce the impact of loading across the map, which can cause stutters. And I know the perfect place to test this. So this is mainly focusing on adjusting the way caves are spawned in. And we have had some early positive results, but it is still very much in the early stages of testing. Do tell me if you want a good a good test. I'm more than happy to test out any loading improvements, any stutter reductions. Now, and this is something which was mentioned last week as well. We've also
Hmm.
been looking into what impact we can have in reducing the pack sizes of the game and therefore the download size. As some of you have mentioned before, the process of downloading and especially patching the updates can be lengthy due to the stark differences in how Unreal Engine packages build and how Steam wants to unpack them. Now what we are hoping is this work will improve the download speed, which will at least impact that part positively. Obviously this will go through rigorous testing before being released, but if all goes well this should be out in the future. Now, as I mentioned last week, download usually isn't the issue, it's more the patching, especially on slower drives. However, the
Hmm.
patching part is something Rocketworks doesn't have any influence on. That's like the difference between Unreal and Steam. Uh, so they are working on something they can actually influence. Unfortunately, it's the smallest part of the update process, but at least they're working on what they actually can work on, which is the download size. But yeah, you download 500 megs, but you have to patch 50 gigs. So you reduce the 500 megs to 400 megs, but you still need to patch the 50 gigs. It's
Yeah,
going to be a bit of a speed increase, but again, this is all they have influence on. So I'm glad they at least work on what they can actually influence.
and sometimes that can make all the difference. Okay, we have the industrial and art deco packs, the architectural bundle.
Yeah,
Uh,
architecture bundle now includes 3 items. The 2 new architectural DLC this week, the industrial furniture pack and the art deco furniture pack. The industrial one is the concrete one, I reckon, and the art deco, the nice black and gold.
hmm.
They added it with the interior decorations pack into one bundle. And the one where you had all the geode lamps and the paintings and stuff. Interior decorations pack. So they now added the 2 new decorations DLCs. And if you hover over them, you see a couple of pictures passing by which look very, very nice. Especially the the art deco furniture.
Yeah, that looks so good.
I know, right? So, in the industrial pack, the industrial furniture pack comes with 2 sets of items in their own theme and design. These are Industrial and Brutalist. Now the Industrial set includes 18 items in dark tones of black marble and flecked silver. These have a rough and practical design with sharp edges and little in the way of excess material, creating a dark yet simple feel to any room they adorn. The Brutalist set includes 18 items as well, with an even more simplistic concrete approach. So it's actually the second image, the Brutalist set. A tad more design flair in the craftsmanship though. If you go back to the thing, you see the shelf with basically the big S on top, you know. So a bit more design-ish stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
These pieces have a geometric flair that applies the concept of minimalism and physics to create timeless yet simple pieces that can blend into any environment, especially any concrete environment.
Of course.
The industrial set is unlockable at level 10 and craftable at the decorations bench with iron ingots and steel screws. So the dark tone marble and flecked silver is being crafted with iron ingots and steel screws. Now the Brutalist set is unlockable at level 20, also craftable on the decorations bench, but this one the added material of concrete required, hence the concrete look.
Okay.
Right, now if you go to the Art Deco pack, the Art Deco furniture pack is also available and is by far our most lavish and luxurious set yet. Including 26 items, this set includes pieces such as chandeliers, candlesticks, safes, vault-style storage units and rugs, among other pieces. All adorned in lavish gold with gunmetal grey highlights and a decadent, decadent twirling design that brings a sense of class, posh, to any room you place them in. Kitsch.
Yep.
But it looks nice for sure. Now, designed to celebrate the night sky above, the solar system theme can be found in every piece of the set. And the rich gold tones will shimmer in any light that bounces off of it, be it from the fireplace, chandeliers or the candles. The Art Deco set unlockable at level 20, craftable on the decorations bench and requires gold ingots, platinum weave and steel to craft. More expensive, more luxurious.
Yeah.
Now, support the work of Rocketworks with this DLC. Actually, I already got them, as usual. After 102 weeks of free updates, this obviously does not include the paid DLCs, but like the weekly updates, which are free for everyone. And hey, Michael, happy Friday! Watching and driving. Careful driving, mate. Keep your at least one eye on the road, please. Hope everyone feels well. Depends on you who you're asking. I'm feeling okay.
Yeah. It is indeed Friday. I can update the peeps on my status later. Let's just
Okay,
continue with his notes just now.
right. So 102 weeks of free updates. And after this you can imagine the amount of work we've poured into Icarus is substantial. Nearing the 2-year mark of dedicated work and new content being added to the game. Now making games such as Icarus is expensive. And while other studios might have the size to sustain it, we as Rocketworks are a much smaller team than our compatriots that produce the other games you love. True. Howdy Mosbo, welcome. How you
Howdy,
doing?
Moscow.
All the DLC support the ongoing development of Icarus, and without them, we'd have to ask questions about the project's sustainability. Yeah, if they don't make no money from it, There aren't a whole
They
lot of
can't keep
companies
going.
who say like, yeah, I know we're losing money on our product, but we like our product, so we're just gonna keep on
Throwing
developing
money
it.
at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So DLCs such as these new two DLCs are concepted, then modeled and rigged by the art team, before being added to the game by the designers, and having the lore and narrative from them written by the writers, and any sound created and added by the audio engineers. They even do go through the tech and testing teams who make sure their features work and they don't negatively impact performance. Even the Steam page for those DLCs and this weekly blog talking about them is done by our marketing team. So everyone in the studio has a hand in bringing them to life, just like every other feature we do, be it free content or paid. Now, it really helps us out when you guys get behind the smaller pieces of the game we put out, as it keeps us moving forward and being able to work on the content, improvements and patches we bring out in our free updates. A thank you to everyone who has already bought any of our DLC, and we hope these give you something else to add to your bases. I totally support him here. Uh, I like the game. I want him to be able to continue developing the game. I'm willing to support him. I already got the DLCs.
I'm also willing to support them. Just got paid today. Bonus.
Good.
And there's
Yeah, another one.
another nice image of this luxurious stuff that is
Yeah.
gonna look so good.
Some nice looking wall light on the left. It looks like some kind of fencing, more fencings around. Those blocks might be the vaults. And the nice fireplace with the black marble and the gold and the whole star theme. And on the right, more of them boxes. Like I said, vaults. Looks like there's a keypad thingy on the front.
Yeah, they look so good.
Interesting question. Why did they choose an A? Why not the I for Icarus?
That is the A for Icarus. It's got the little drop pod as in the middle.
Ah, A is the drop pod. Maybe. Carl says, I just want to test if I get the red exotic without expansion. I will buy it afterwards since they deserve the money. Using the items mean even if I can use it without, I rather support. Yeah,
Yeah,
indeed. Like I said, we're working in my Prometheus open world. Carl doesn't have the Prometheus expansion. However, we are now gonna test. Will he get the red exotics rewards? Can he use them to buy those Prometheus exclusive items? I say he can, but something we'll have to test. Yeah, I'm gonna keep you to it, man. If I get the Red Exotics without expansion, I will buy it afterwards. We'll buy the expansion afterwards. I'm gonna keep you to that, man. Right. Next week, new animal rugs. Next week's update will bring two new animal rugs for you to craft and adorn your bases with. These are the bear and the polar bear rugs, the true sign of a dangerous hunter when adorning their home. So the trophies alone aren't enough. No, 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 no. We're also gonna get the rugs. Now I do hope those rugs will have the bear head and the polar bear head attached to them. You know?
yeah. That's what makes them the sign of a dangerous hunter. I mean,
Yeah. I mean the wolf rugs. Don't get me wrong. They look nice, but you can't see it's a wolf rug. It could be a dog rug as well. You know? You find a
yeah,
stray dog, you kill it, and then you make a rug out of it. However, if those barracks are gonna have like the head still attached to it, it's gonna look nice. Here's for
yeah.
hoping.
Are people going to get their toes stuck in its mouth?
Yeah, maybe. I'll spring load them. Right, now these new rugs will require vestiges, pelt, fur and leather. So if you want to craft the moment they launch, start gathering your materials and know. I only have like 5 bare vestiges, 1 stack. I threw the rest out. Polar bear heads, I'm not sure how many I have. I'd have to check. Also, it depends on which open world you're looking at. I think I have the most of them in my Styx open world actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice image again for the new chandelier.
Yep. Looking up straight through the middle of it.
Yeah, looking up or looking and down?
Looking up.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, must be. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Depends. Are they hanging on lamps or standing torches?
That's a good question.
Let's have a quick scroll back up. It was shown they are hanging. So you're actually looking down. If you hover over the Art Deco furniture pack, one of the images showing there, 2 actually at least, are showing this chandelier.
Oh.
3, yeah 2, and they're actually hanging.
Okay. So we're looking down.
Yes, this image you're looking down,
Yeah.
which does
Still
make
cool.
me wonder what I have on the floor underneath it.
Rug.
I don't know.
Table that's reflecting.
Yeah, must be the table then. Round with golden lines, black marble, golden lines, and again the little A in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the table indeed. And with like a bucket or so on the table on the left
Mm.
side. I don't know. Anyway, if you like what we're doing with Icarus and you want to support the continued development, consider purchasing one of the DLCs for a few dollars. It would mean a lot. And then again, you have to complete the set, which is a dynamic group item. Uh, includes 12 items at the moment. The 10 from last week, as of last week, and now with the 2 new decorations packs. And there's another bundle, the outpost bundle, which with which you get access to like all the outposts.
Yep.
Yes, the price for the completed set is gonna go up all the time, obviously. This is, by the way, the aggregated price if you have nothing of Icarus yet. The price is not dynamic, obviously. As in, I'm logged into Steam on this page, so this price is not showing what I would pay if I would actually complete my set. If I would complete my set, it would tell me, hey, you have everything already. At the moment, we're at 30% discount, 13.13% discount for the completed set bundle, and 25% discount for the outpost bundle. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Then we reach the new content, which is basically the deep ore deposits and the exotic fossils.
Yep.
Uh,
Wouldn't
no.
let me highlight it.
And then for the fixes, fix few more instances of the word woolly being used in place of shaggy for the shaggy zebra. Woolly zebra, that was how it was called originally in the patch notes. At some point they changed it to shaggy zebra.
Okay.
Apparently, I myself was still calling it a woolly zebra, but okay. Uh, it's a shaggy zebra. They fix an issue, basically related to the one above. Fix an issue where the trophies were still using the name woolly zebra instead of shaggy zebra. I haven't made one of those trophies yet.
Okay, we'll have to get you one.
Shaggy zebra is sticks, I reckon. Is it? Or
Um,
actually, let me have a quick look. Does Prometheus have Arctic? Yeah, it does. No, it's Prometheus. You're right. It's Prometheus, the Shaggy zebra. Okay. Well, I was already planning on doing Prometheus for the subsequent gameplay anyway, so we'll just also have to grab a Shaggy Zebra trophy.
alrighty.
Also added the tag you can add to items that will allow things to be stacked on it, the buildings not stackable, so now you can put stuff on top of rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Added item classifications, recipe filters for each decoration set and statues. And the mission El Camino, El Camino San Olympus, I believe. Fixed the loot, granting still the old health paste instead of the new health enhancement tonic. Health paste, that's old. Very old.
I mean, how long has it been since we've not used that?
Well, since they changed from the paste to the tonics, months and months and months ago.
Yep.
So there's one mission that fell through the cracks. And with I reckon they noticed this when they were working on turning Olympus missions into operations.
Yeah.
So, a very old error now fixed. And then we get to the future content.
I see some speculation coming up.
Molotov cocktails. Adding first pass Molotov visual effects and materials. Molotov is being mentioned once or twice later on in the patch notes as well.
Okay.
Molotov cocktail. That's gonna be cool, but better not use it in the forest. You are risking starting a forest fire. Huh.
Yep.
The Art Deco fireplace now also has chimney caps. Good.
Um,
Art Deco fireplaces, base, mid, and extension. So the higher your room is, the more extension you're gonna need. Well, we can see how it looks like. Maybe I need to build higher bases. I don't know, higher rooms. Too high if that only gives us a base and a mid, but not an extension. Or maybe the extension is an extension of the mid, and then top it off with a chimney cap. We'll have to see.
okay.
Deep ore deposits added to Prometheus. Check. Ice Mammoth. CSC maps and material setup for ice pieces. Again, Ice Mammoth. Not a whole lot more info to go on, but
It's going to be in the Arctic then.
yeah, I'd say. Here, couple down. Submitting mini hippo and textures. We're gonna get a new animal?
Mini hippo?
Yeah. We're gonna
Oh,
we're gonna get a new animal? Water animal, I'd say. Hippo. Hmm.
yeah. For the swamps, maybe?
I don't know swamps though. They are quite heavy. But then again,
They're not exactly
mammoths
going to
are
be in the
roaming the
lava
swamps as
biome, are
well.
they?
No, but like crocs, rivers, lakes. But then again, the
Mm.
swamp does have mammoths roaming around there as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here, more work on Molotov visual effects. Fire effect now rotates to impact normal. So Molotov fire. I say Molotov cocktail. Biofuel. What do you need for Molotov cocktail? Glass, biofuel, and a piece of cloth.
And the lighter. Well, you got a torch, I suppose.
Exactly. So now to craft it. I'm
Molotov
I'm gonna
cocktail,
Molotov the heck out of
glass,
everything.
glass bottle, rag.
Yeah, glass bottle, biofuel for fuel, and a piece of cloth.
Hmm.
I'm so gonna Molotov cocktail the heck out of everything. Just for fun. If you deploy gold digger sounds, more audio for the gold decorations.
Hmm.
Um, enabled weather events in new Prometheus biomes. What
These
was
ones we
what?
haven't discovered yet.
Yeah, which one was mentioned last week? Was it like an desert-ish? What were we talking about last week?
Were we not talking about the ice sheet where we could get super cool stuff?
No, more like a new biome type, which we don't have yet in Prometheus. I don't
Hmm.
recall anymore. Let's have a quick look if I can quickly see it. I thought it was last week that they mentioned some new biome type.
Hmm.
I don't know, can't see no more.
Don't remember, I'm afraid.
Maybe it was week before, I don't know. Anyway,
Okay.
back to this week's patch notes. Uh, but yeah, basically the southern half of the map, new biomes. Let's see. Removed cave worms, added to cave network, and set the rest area ice sheet yellow quad.
Okay.
Added one extra cave deep ore deposit to all Styx and Olympus prefab caves. Also to Prometheus, or at least some Prometheus caves.
Okay.
So an extra one. Any cave which already had one now got an additional one.
Not complaining.
Nope, it's all part of the whole extra deep ore deposits because we added more items to the list.
Yeah.
More items to the pool.
Okay. So do you think they did that twice, or is that just an oopsie?
I don't know, I haven't played Styx Olympus yet in the current update, so I haven't checked whether case has 2 or 3. But
Yeah.
could
Well,
have been that they wanted to make sure everyone knew they did it, so let's put it in twice.
twice.
More chance of people actually reading it.
Yeah. Okay. Fixed fire and smoke effect on Art Deco fireplace. Well, I would hope so.
Yep.
We
I'm
don't want
definitely
to
have
set
to.
fire to the inside of the place, and we certainly don't want to smoke ourselves out.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely have to craft one. So the new cave network for Prometheus, they added now cave worm spawns as well and place deep ore and supercooled ice. Deep ore and supercooled ice to the ice sheet.
Okay.
Adding correct data table entry, tabel entry to all gold items in item static. New Zealand spelling.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, you see quite a few fixes for which impact performance. You know, like startup warnings, cleaned up startup warning for assets, and
Mhm.
uh, removed unused this and removed unused that.
Okay.
And
Adding
those
Queen.
were the things mentioned above, where like if you read through the detailed patch notes, you will
Yeah,
see
you'll
the
find.
performance updates, which was mentioned above here on our each week
Yeah.
performance part.
So that's them.
Yeah,
Adding queen bee, beehive expansions, honey, honeycomb, beeswax, and other related items. Basic setup.
yep. So in the one above, adding basic setup for the beehives using the new deployable logic. So yeah, we're gonna get beehives, bees, queen bee,
Hon-
honey,
Honey.
honeycomb, beeswax, new material for kettles. So
Yeah, could be.
interesting stuff to look forward to. Oh, and by the way, we are getting a tier 3 platinum and a tier 4 titanium shovel as well.
Okay.
Sweet indeed, Mosbo. Is this, by the way, pun intended? Sweet honey?
Yeah, we can make mead.
Oh yeah. Yeah, pun intended indeed.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet.
It's really sweet honey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I wonder if that means that the bees would attack anything unfriendly.
I don't know. Maybe you need to go there with a torch in your hand for like this bit of smoke, you know. I don't know.
Hmm, that would be cool.
We're getting like the beekeeper outfit. I don't know. Special backpack. I don't know.
Maybe the medics need honey for stuff.
Yeah. It might attract bears. Hey, cool. We have a nice new bear lure. Haha. Those poor bears are not gonna know what hit them.
At least it gets them off of my backside. That's fine.
You think? I'll just grab some honey. I'll sneak behind you and right.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I kind of thought I was bear magnet enough, but there you go.
Sweet. Yeah, we're gonna have so much fun with those.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yep.
I see new recipes coming up
Oh yeah, definitely.
for sure. That'd be cool.
But yeah, what biome do you think? Lava lands might be a bit too hot. Arctic is gonna be too cold. On the other hand, they are Icarus bees. Huh.
Um, Killer bees, maybe?
Yeah, but biome?
Hmm,
Swamp, and looks like a good biome for bees.
well, yeah, but I kind of would have expected them to be in,
Grasslands?
like, yeah, grasslands,
Well,
forestry kind of stuff.
grasslands is still the safest biome in Prometheus, which might change, interestingly. Huh, cool.
Yeah, I mean, or you're running through the swamp and you run into a
You're
clutch
running
of
away.
bees and
Yeah, you're running away from a bunch of needlers. You run straight into a whole swarm of bees. Cool.
then you have to go and trap the queen and
Yeah,
cool.
new team. Can
Alrighty.
we ride them? Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
That would be an
New animals.
interesting flyer.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is basically conclude the future content of the current patch notes.
Yeah.
So hippo is a new animal. The whole bees is new animals.
Yeah. The woolly zebra is now going to be called the shaggy zebra.
Yeah, I'll try to keep it in mind.
Mm-hmm. Um, I'm just going to scroll up a bit faster.
A
So just
Molotov
watch your eyes,
cocktail is a
peeps.
new weapon. Yeah,
Yep, that sounds awesome. Can't wait to be trying to chuck that at concrete base and see what happens.
yeah.
It might just, you know, put the wall on fire for all of 10 seconds and then die.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I see you throwing them in my direction right now.
Really? Why would you think that?
I see you throwing them in my drop pod as I'm taking off.
Come on, I'm just making sure you're warm and cozy on your way up.
Yeah, I remember the first time you killed me when I was on the way up.
Oh yeah, the spear through your chest.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a little oopsie moment indeed.
and just a little,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh well,
You
you
will,
still
you will,
took all your
you
stuff
will
up, so
fire those fire arrows into my cockpit, won't you? And just make sure I'm all nice and toasty as I take off and die mid-flight.
exactly. Give you a bit of extra light on your way up, so you don't have to be afraid in the dark and stuff.
Yeah, you're so considerate.
I know, right? I'm so friendly. But yeah.
Oh man.
Well,
Alrighty.
this concludes the patch notes. I reckon we take what 10-15 minute break and then we jump
Come back.
into Prometheus Open World.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds good. So we will be back at quarter to the hour. I'd like to say thank you very much to everybody who watched, anybody who lurked, and all who participated in chat, namely Moshbo and Carl.
And
Thank
Michael
you.
Stevenson.
And Michael. Michael joined us as well. So thank you very
Yeah.
much for taking part. Appreciate your support. Um, I will update people in the next section as to how my particular day has been and what's going on with me. So until then, it's good night from me.
And good night from her.
And remember, peeps, it really is a dangerous world out there. So please take care of yourselves and each other. Good night.
So yeah, like I said, uh, this was the patch notes discussion, which we basically do every Friday night, 21:30 GMT, followed by subsequent gameplay, which we will do in 14-ish minutes. So I'm gonna take a short break and then I will be back with the gameplay. I hope you enjoyed it. Uh, I always enjoy the patch notes. Nice bit of speculation going on, especially in the future content. If you did enjoy it as well, and you wanna get notified when we do it again, hit that follow button. You'll be notified next time I stream again. Uh, yeah, that's basically it. So, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for being here, and I will see you around.